And once again, my timer was broken. There is literally nothing I can do about it. Besides that, hi! Welcome to the stream. And my freaking habit of looking at my own damn face instead of the webcam when filming myself. Trying to work on that. I'm gonna write down the rules real quick. Probably notice down in my little ticker that I rearrange my commands around a little bit so you guys actually have access to them. So if you try out the commands... Oh, hi, Paul! Oh, geez, you're early. Not complaining, mind you. It's always a pleasure to have you on. As I was saying before I was so pleasantly interrupted. I put in a commands function. What that does is that it tells you everything you have access to, basically. So if I put it down in the chat, there you go. That's what happens. Now the store command will give you a, will not bring you to the stream avatar store. It will give you a link to my online stores. Well, I say stores. I think I only got the Ko-fi one linked, but that's okay. Just gonna have a sip of my incredibly way too hot tea real quick. I don't know if you guys notice, I am slightly more toned down here because I weighed myself this week and turns out I am 200 and borderline 30. So I decided to start using the treadmill we have here. Not that I believe that I need to be necessarily as skinny as my BMI says, because there is no way in hell I will be sick as a dog if I do that. But I do need to lose a little bit of weight, if only for my health. And if I exercise like only a little bit, like this is my third day using the treadmill, if I exercise even a little bit, I start to deflate. So there you go. That's what's going on. Oh, Berat Tixel, say my name with great difficulty, but thank you for joining the party. If I say it backwards, do you get sent back to that dimension of Mr. Mixelpix? Pretty sure if I try to pronounce it, somebody is going to tell me Gesundheit. So hi, Berat. And that's the maximum I'm willing to go with there with my crooked tooth and my tendency to drool if I try to pronounce something with way too many X's. I'm Walter Wig. Yeah, I got a feeling I know where this is going. So in the meantime, what do you like to do, Walter? Are you an artist? Are you a gamer? Are you 12? Oh, something happened while I wasn't looking. Oh, thank you, Annan. And now they're fully funded and they disappeared off my screen here. Thank you. Now I'm going to have some colored paper soon to try out some more stuff. Thank you. Now I got more stuff to do before I actually start the live stream for real. I'm just gonna post the rules real quick. Doobie-doo. I wonder if I can do that while I'm live. Only one way to find out. No, I do not want to look at fashion. Look at me. Not gonna be long, folks. I'm choosing something. Because I have this whole list of items in my Throw Me account, and now we're just gonna see if I can now what if I change no? I would probably need to turn off Streamlabs completely and then turn it back on, but that's okay. We already have something today, so let's not be too greedy. It's okay to be a little greedy, but not too greedy, because then it's not fun for anybody. When I do it, it's cute. So, we're just going to move this window over here. Assuming it loads normally. I'm going to take my big face off because no, there's no real new art today. All I did artistically, very big quote unquote here, yesterday was to make some business card sized cards for the Wi-Fi password of my parents' workplace, and nobody wants to see that. Not that I'm not interested in trying out more stuff. It just it's still my day off, so I pretty much do what I want. And yesterday, what I wanted to do was play the Game Boy Advance version of Yoshi's Island. So there's that. In Spanish, of course. I'm not just working on my heaviness. I am working on my Spanish. And I giggled way too long at patata caliente. So there's that. Where is... There it is. Goodbye. Yeah, much better. So for those that are curious, what's the new thing I put up as a crowdfunding item? One of the rare last cheap quote-unquote items that I've been meaning to get, because after that, like, it jumps to $50+ and up. What's on my list? So yeah, is a granulation medium. Basically, stuff that makes your watercolor more spotty on purpose. Your new name is Walter. Much easier to say than the username. Nice to have a new guest. Yeah, it's always fun. So yeah, I've been trying to use the weight loss program setting on the treadmill. And yesterday, when I tried that, it went up to 3 miles per hour without warning, So I struggled a bit on that, so I figured today, and of course I had to bring the speed back down, and I figured today, now that I know it's gonna do that, I'm going to, like, power through it. Because in order for exercise to work, you need to be a little bit tired at the end, at least, you know? I could not foretell that after the 3 miles per hour, it would ramp up to 4 miles per hour. I am 5'2". I have little legs. Most of me is torso. Do I need to tell you that I ran? Grabbed the 2 bars on the sides and I just lifted myself up because I was going to fly back. I can't do anything without it turning into a situational comedy. That's what's happening. That's why I have almost 7 years of Bootleg Cookie archives. You'll notice that I have a different hairstyle that I usually do draw, because usually I draw myself either with the long hair or with the little pomp. But there was a time where I had a bob, kinda sorta. And in this case, I had a very good reason to cut my hair the way it is, as you see here. Please keep using the treadmill. It'll make you feel great after a while. I'm not sore or anything. That's the thing. After I'm done with my treadmill, I feel like really light. And you'd think, like, starting cold turkey like I did, I would have sore legs or wake up the next morning with really sore legs. But not even. That's why I wanted to amp the program a little bit, to the point where I get sore, and then stop there and keep training at that intensity until I'm comfortable with it, and then put the intensity back up a little bit. But holy jeez, I cannot do 4 miles per hour. Not on my legs. Like, I feel great. I wasn't even out of breath. I was sweaty a little bit, so I took a shower because I'm nice like that. You guys deserve to see me clean, at least. But yeah, no, I feel perfectly fine, perfectly normal. You'd think with how much I don't move, I'd be winded just putting on my shoes to go on the treadmill. But then again, with the amount of times my mom makes me go up and down the stairs, I've already been doing Stairmaster for most of my life, so... Because here's the thing, yes, I'm big. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, because... Hi, Coco! The problem is, when I try to talk about my weight, I have to sugarcoat it for other people that will then snap back at me like, oh, you're not fat, you're fine. Like, look, I'm not as morbidly obese as WeFit Plus tries to tell me, okay? Let's be real here, look. But I am a little bigger than I would like, and I just want to lose a little bit of weight. Or at the very least, a little bit of fat. Because one of the reasons why I'm so heavy and look like that's because I convert most of everything on me into muscle, and muscle is heavier than fat. But the problem is, if I don't move that muscle, it's still going to be, you know, useless. But I don't know how else to explain it other than I'm trying to lose weight. And on top of that, I don't have as big of an appetite as my parents do. So it was a little hard to try and tell Mom that I'm trying to lose weight, because she always thinks I'm trying to starve myself, and I do not have the same breakfast I always have every morning. And I only have smaller portions because I'm not that hungry. Like, would you like another burger? Would you like another slice of pizza? I'm full! And here I just snarfed a mini pizza. Good for you! You eat as much as you need. Simple as that. Oh, I'm gonna drop some more fairies for you guys. Whee! Oh, I got so much stuff. Oh, now I'm thinking about that pack of paper that Annan just finished paying for me. Like, I have pastels, I have colored pencils, of course I have some Poscas. There's... Like, I remember there was this, I'm recording a lot of slamming doors these last few days. Well, they're gonna get slaps across the face if they're gonna keep doing that. And by slaps, I mean fines. Ah! And yeah, it did take me a long time to apply the makeup. Most of the time was actually spent on applying the white. To make sure it was very even and it wasn't going to budge from there. So there was white, there was powder, there was more white. It was a whole thing. I had some makeup spray. Not my good NYX one that I have now, but like theater makeup spray, and it was terrible, and it smelled terrible, and it tasted terrible. So yeah, that was the year I dressed up as the Billy Puppet from Saw. I have another story about that costume. I don't know what's happening yet, but Comet looks a lot of fun. Oh, it was fun for me. Not so much for Mom. But Mom is a person that bounced back really easily. So when I gave her that heart attack, when I woke her up wearing the full jigsaw face paint and costume, she was like, ah! Oh, but it looks so good though. Like, if you gotta give anything to my mom other than the fact that she's absolutely beautiful and the best mom ever, and fight me on this, is her resilience. And that was when I was working at the bakery section of the grocery store. So I went to work dressed like that. I had permission. I remember the jigsaw costume, you couldn't wear a mask at work, so you did makeup. Exactly. I usually tried to adjust my costumes if I had to work. The only time I didn't really have to, but I did it anyway, but I didn't work that day, was with my Luigi costume. And the one time I didn't, a security guard tried to stop me, but like all my coworkers like banded up around me to tell him to leave me alone. You're not supposed to wear a mask inside the mall, and they were like, "It's Shira." It was nice. It was nice of them to defend me. But yeah, back to this one. I'm probably going to be doing the other story for this one next week. You had that, obviously, a toy boomstick with another costume. Yeah, that was Ash. I didn't get stopped for Ash despite the boomstick. Because I made sure when I repainted the toy gun to keep the orange nib at the end. So I didn't get yelled at for Ash. And also to stay authentic. Because, well, we all know that I need to see pictures. I know you have some. Oh yeah, I do. They're on my So Very Unofficial Facebook page. I don't think I have pictures of this specific costume on my Facebook page because they came out really bad. But I'll link... we'll jump on the other chat after the stream and I will link you to the pictures I do have. Because or else it's going to take you forever to find them. But for Ash, I'm pretty sure Luigi is there too. And Raphael, as in the Ninja Turtle, not the Renaissance Painter. That's all on my So Very Unofficial Facebook page. Usually titled like Halloween and a year, so... So yeah, now that we're going to talk about my hair that I grew out specially for this costume. I had also dyed it. I used a temporary box dye that was supposed to turn my hair black. It did turn my hair black. It did. It was very gentle, and it was a mousse. Come on, emoticon. Load. Clown. But it turned my hair the type of Sharpie black, you know, with a very purple undertone. And I smelled of blueberries for some reason. The Ash costume was so good. Oh, I worked so long on that one. Not as long as the Raphael one. But I'm very proud of that costume. I made the chainsaw all by myself, and as I said earlier, because I was adapting it and staying into the role of Ash, and we all know he has a chainsaw to replace one of his hands, and thankfully for me it was the right hand because I'm left-handed. In order to be able to work the cash register and still be in character, I had grabbed a glove from the Princess Peach costume, and we still need to replace those gloves, and used markers, Copic markers, to dye the glove gray because I didn't have any dye on hand, and then draw the details on the hand. And I have effectively a fabric-based robot hand, so like that I could take the chainsaw off, still have the hand true to the movie, and use the till. And I had an iPhone 4 at the time, so I grabbed some fake letterette and I made a Necronomicon phone case. Like a flip book style Necronomicon phone case with the face in front, of course, and some scarring in the back. That's all in the album. I know it is. I know Ash has a making of album, and I know Raphael has a making of album. Ash, I still have all the parts of the costume. Raphael, I threw away the shell because I plan on making another one in more flexible materials eventually. So yeah, the other story I'm going to illustrate next week, likely, is going to be what happened when I went to eat lunch wearing this costume. Like, the grocery store is right next to the McDonald's. I'm surprised you didn't pass out from all the paint you used on the show. Yeah, I spray painted it outside. And I didn't just have paint, I had like this green rubber, sprayable rubber paint going on. So yeah, that was all done outside. Because I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. So I was walking to the McDonald's in full costume. Because of course, that was the whole point. And as I approached the McDonald's, I had 4 little kids step out. Boing. Oh, that's right, bomb. I should write that down in the... I'm gonna write that down so I remember to add it to the command list. completely forgot about that. And 4 little boys came, well, little, like 12, 13, came out the restaurant. And as they walked near me, and as I got closer, they started walking slower and just staring. And I was just like, oh, I don't care. I'm gonna add slots too. You are correct. Thank you. See, this is why I need several people to try out this stuff with me. Because after a while, it goes completely out of my head. And that was good. That was already good. But when I entered the restaurant... Because, like, I could hear that there were a lot of people talking in the restaurant when I opened the first door. When I opened the second door, I could... What I heard was like, blah, 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 blah. And as I walked to the counter, it started... Saw, décadence, décadence. Décadence is the French name for the Saw movies. Saw, décadence, décadence, Saw. That's all I heard! Oh, it was great. Not gonna lie, that was the best reaction ever to one of my costumes. There's one that was a very close second, like a 1.5, was the year I dressed up as Luigi, and, like, literally I had, yeah, I had the Poltergust, which was a red backpack that I added some foam items and a real vacuum end to make it look like a little red vacuum. And I had a helium balloon with a boo face that I drew on it, pinned to my shoulder. So it looked like I had a boo following me around. So I was dressed up as Luigi and I was making my way to the other mall on foot. I was in the parking lot of the mall. And then I hear behind me at the top of their tiny little lungs, Luigi! And I turn around and there's this van with 8 little soccer players. Like, these kids were thrilled to see me and I was like, hello! That was great. Now this kind of reaction when I wear a costume, that is the best. When I wore the Raphael costume, it was pretty special too. I had one kid spot me from the other end of the corridor on their way to the electronics store, pointing at me and screaming, "Lego Ninja Go!" And I was like, you know what, I'll take it. At least you could tell I'm a ninja. Wrong franchise, right job. You go, little buddy. And then I had this little, like, 9-year-old looking Chucky that came up to me and asked their mom to ask me if they could hug me. And I was like, sure, but be careful. And they were so gentle with their little baby hug. Oh, that was so cute. Come quiet, it's not that hard to ask permission. Speaking of dressing after this, even before I do the usual after stream work when I upload the comic on a Patreon, I'm going to ask Mom to finally measure me so I can order my tuxedo for my sister's wedding. Yeah, still on hard, that's what I thought. Trying to find that friggin' tuxedo. Like, I'm taking a chance on a website because apparently there's no tailor locally that wants to make a fuchsia tux. So I tried online, and there is literally one place that I found. One place. Because people were like, oh, try this place, try this place. Want to try this place, try this place. Not a single one. Not a single one. Even the one catering to non-binary people didn't want to do a fuchsia suit. And then when I asked them if it was possible, they emailed me back, no, but would you consider a gray one or a taupe one? And I'm like, what part of fuchsia did you not understand? As in, if you have to suggest another color, would you mind suggesting an actual color and not a neutral? I asked for a fuchsia suit. At what point did you think that I would want a neutral? This goes on par with that time I was shopping for my glasses and this lady gave me these Buddy Holly frames. And they would not suit me at all, and her reason was, oh, well, you have blue hair. How is that related? So I'm taking my chance on this site. that makes generic quote-unquote suits, because they do have the color I want. And what's probably going to happen is that since it's going to be a male suit, because don't get me started on the female suits, like, yeah. I'm going to need to have it edited a lot, and I'm probably going to have to do it myself. And it's going to be a pain in the ass. But then again, that's how it works with every piece of art I do. But Shiro, you always say you enjoy art. I do. It does not change the fact that doing art is a pain in the ass. They are not mutually exclusive. Just in time for the lines. Yeah, line porn. Your favorite part. And hi, Joel. Always glad to have you here. I love art too, but even I couldn't be bothered sometimes, and yet I still do it regardless because I am mad. We're all mad here. Any of you wondering how I get straight lines like this when I work? You just have to hold down Shift while using the line tool. It will give you a straight, completely straight line, horizontal, vertical, and at certain angles, probably 45 degrees or something like that. But I usually use it only for vertical and horizontal. We're almost in June and I still got some Santa's Secret. And it's almost the season for iced tea! Ooh, writes it down. It's gonna come in handy. No, I can't get up, phone. And now I woke up Siri. Also, I'm a big fan of overlapping my lines on purpose sometimes. And then deleting the excess with the vector eraser. You get a more assured line when you know you can erase the ink. Like I did it on purpose here and here, and now we have a confident line. Offers Chucky milk. Ooh, Chucky milk. It's been a while since I had Chucky milk. I've had hot chocolate chalky a lot, but chalky milk itself doesn't occur to me to make some. We got this stuff, and it's probably from 2014 at best. Laughing but crying on the inside. Fixing the angle here. There we go. Gave myself some Bulma eyes here, so let's continue that because it's cute. I am almost done with the Clarity Girl project. Like, I'm at the tail end of it. I'm supposed to be done for June. I'm confident I'll be done for June, and if I'm not, it's going to be like in the first week. Like, I really don't have a lot left to do. It's a 20-page comic, and I have page 16 and 17 penciled as we're speaking. So that's going to be done quick, and then I only have 3 pages to do left. And also, before I forget, gonna turn my black layer to blue before I start inking on my black layer and hate myself for the rest of my life. Oh, I just found out I have a little visitor. Either that or Orville decided to lay in Lily's bed. And Orville decided to lay in Lily's bed. No, yeah, she's still in the stairs. She just left. She was here and now she's gone. That's how quiet she is. When she wants. Usually she does not want. Oh, Norville is the house ghost. He does stuff. I did a bootleg cookie on him. Lately, what he likes to do is he's going to drop stuff downstairs, making me go downstairs, but he's polite. He's Canadian. So he puts the thing back, and I never find what fell. One summer, his fun was to randomly turn on the Christmas animatronics during summer. And she's coming back. Hello, Lily. Hello. Hello. Good night. One time, and that's in the bootleg cookie about him. he grabbed a painting I had made for my sister from the top of her dresser, threw it down. It hit her car keys, pushed the little protective panel off the common start, pushed the button of the common start, and started her car. And she was like terrified for the week, like. And she was also like, "Who's Orville?" And no, we are not going to investigate if the house is really haunted. We know it's not. And nobody is bringing a goddamn Ouija board in this house. Not even the fan-made Luigi board, even if it's Luigi merch. Not a goddamn Ouija board entering this house. Should get ghost hunters to visit your... Like, fuck. They're not gonna find anything. Can you imagine Canadian ghost hunters? Hey, we just want to chat, eh? Why don't you come out and grab a beer, eh? I need to dig my flag out storage hanging in the window. Yeah. I could use some flags myself. That's how you get possessed. Yeah, exactly. And I just started taking care of this body. I'm not putting it on lease. They won't find anything, but they'll make up something to meet their TV episode quota of the month. Oh, of course there will. That's how it works. Do I believe in ghosts? Yeah. Do I believe in ghost hunters? Alright, now making a new layer. Making it a layer mask. Calling it white inks. And I'm doing it, of course, on top of my original ink layer. No one has complained about it yet. It's almost June, so I gotta hang my flag. I don't have any flags. I should have some. And if anybody is uncomfortable with anything regarding the Alphabet Mafia, absolutely anything and everything, fuck off. Goodbye. In all my years of bullying, I have found that when people tell you, change who you are so you won't get bullied, that is a big fat lie. They're telling you this so they are comfortable with you getting bullied. Because what happened is, when people decide they're going to hate you, they will find a reason. Not because you're gay, not because you're trans, not because you're this, not because you're not. They're going to find something. TF, did you call... What? What are you talking about, Coco? What did I miss? Tonight we investigate the home of comic artist Shirley, who... Oh, that's what Coco's talking about. Duel, duel, duel. Fight, 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 fight. Attack, attack. I want to see Coco punch the little Moogle. If I turn the black layer back to normal, ta-da, we got white line art on top of the black tuxedo. And that's how that works. Who reports of experience of ghost activity? Now I would squid Joel for that, but I want to see Coco slap him off screen first. Dual Joel. I know what I said. Those guys would call Sharon Shirley without caring to say it correctly or not. Oh, is the duel not working? It's supposed to be able to work. There we go. Type accept or decline within 30 seconds. Accept, Joel. Type accept, accept, accept. Exclamation point accept. Come on, duel. I want to see you guys go like this. Joel has declined. Aww. Joel, you are no fun. You wimp. Except too late. Oh! Did something happen? I literally... okay, so there's a... there we go. There was a delay for me. The sound you guys just hear is the sound that happens when you get a random encounter in Final Fantasy VI. That's what I programmed it to do. So I would know and look up. Look at you guys go! Crit. Oh, it's close, it's close. Miss. Oh my god. Is Joel gonna... Ah, oh, come on! Oh, that was so close! Yay, Coco! Now I spat all over my screen because I was having too much fun. Before anyone asks, no, I did not have any colored contacts because I don't want to put contacts in my eyes. Simple as that. I duel for Shiro's honor. Thank you. Oops, maybe if I go back to the correct layer, it would work better. I am supposed to be a professional, and this is what I do. I still don't understand the problem with me saying Shirley. Is that an inside joke? It is. It's actually a very big, real problem. Which, of course, I also already made a bootleg cookie out of. When I used to work at the electronics store and I would introduce myself, like, immediately I was like, "Hi, my name is Sharon. Your name is Shirley. It is sure is not." And these people would argue with me. No, my name is Sharon. Shirley. Sharon. Shirley. Sharon. I'm laughing now, but I was not laughing then. Why are you arguing my own name with me? Like, you guys know, I like to assign nicknames to my friend. Regardless, I'll still bring my Ouija board keychain to your house. You are not doing that. No in hell. I was about to say I don't call Joel Joey because he doesn't like Joey, but now I'm gonna start doing it. Like, you'd think the minimum of respect would be trying to get my 6-letter name right. Like, I'm a real person. You don't get to headcanon my name. I'm gonna perish and probably choose your domain to haunt, so be ready for that. Ooh, I'm so scared. Look at my skin tone. You'll find nothing good to eat at my place. Oh, I can just picture you haunting my place. Like you're gonna push the Mexican thing to the maximum. Instead of shaking chains to scare me, it's gonna be maracas. Not because Joel acts stereotypically, but because he's a theater kid at heart. As you guys can see, he'd do anything for a laugh, so that's probably what he'd do. I've been thinking about pizza since... Load. You guys mentioned it. What's everyone's favorite toppings? If we're talking, like, easy to get pizza, pepperoni. Because where I'm from, I don't know if it's the same for all of Canada, but I'm pretty sure it is. We like to put the pepperoni under the cheese, and we like to put the pepperoni under the cheese. So by default, pepperoni goes on pizzas. Like if you want a pizza without pepperoni, you're gonna have to specify it. That's how much pepperoni goes on pizza by default here. But if we're talking specialty pizza, it's 50-50 between meat lovers, which means like bacon, ground beef, stuff like that, and spinach. Also, I had pizza for lunch. Be jealous. If any of you guys usually like to go to my main website once in a while, I reorganize things around a little bit, and I still need to work on the comic display page, which is usually just a link to different mirrors where my comics are. I put the comics in the gallery section, and I changed the gallery section to a drop-down menu separated by illustrations, comics, and videos. Now the new video page basically links to my Bootleg Cookie live stream, my Colors of the Month challenge live streams, and the Smack Dubs. And by the way, the newest Smack Dub, Cami Calamity, dropped yesterday. It's about 25 minutes. It's amazing. Go see it. I like any kind of pizza, but Hawaiian pizza is just good. I like pineapple too. I never had pineapple on pizza, so I don't have an opinion on it. Personally, I don't really like the idea, but I'm not gonna go into an all-out war about it like some people like to do. Like, you do you, buddy. See, Sharon, people can love Hawaiian pizza. Well, yeah, or else it wouldn't exist. I mean, I'm not really bitter. One of my favorite toppings is spinach. Like, Dr. Oetker makes this thin crust pizza that's like a little bit of crust, a little bit of sauce, 2 types of cheese, and spinach. Like, a lot of spinach. And I am absolutely addicted to spinach to begin with, so that's one of my favorite pizzas. I had broccoli and spinach last one I ate. Was really good. Oh, I gotta try with broccoli. I like broccoli too. I'm hearing little feetsies again. And there she goes. Bye-bye, Lily. We're almost done, folks. We just need to put a background here. Fill in a little bit of those action lines. Now, I could go for some broccoli right now, honestly. I downloaded some watercolor textures today. Got experience with that a little bit. Eventually, again. I brought the entire panel instead of, This is new. It actually followed the selection. For once. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna try something else. There we go. And now I'm gonna use this. And now we have some mirror shine. Ha! Today went very fast. Thanks for the great show, Sharon. Yeah, it was a fairly easy quote-unquote comic today. It's usually when there's a lot of backgrounds is when it takes the most time. Now I gotta fix Mom's hair. She's got split ends. And thank you, Annan, for finishing the donation pool for my colored paper. There's gonna be more experimentation going on. Yippee! Alright. Super, super, super. We are going to take a little last look. There's a problem. There we go, all better. And yeah, to wake Mom up, I really did crouch next to the bed, got really close to her face, and went like, Mom, Mom. She opens her eyes, and right before she screamed, hi. Because I'm in the horrible monster, that's why. And this time, yeah, the correct end screen. So of course, as usual, with every end of stream, extra special gold flakes sprinkled thanks to our supporters, Amber B, Paul K, Miss Enovis, David F, Marianne J, Zedna, and Supreme Crimson Leader. Thank you so much for your support. Next week, Of course, even if I said I was going on a little vacation, I'm still going to be live drawing. So there's going to be a Colors of the Month challenge next Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And the usual bootleg cookie the following Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time again. So of course, keep an eye on the So Very Unofficial Instagram stories if you want to have a chance to have your request drawn. First come, first serve. And I will put the cards in the Ko-fi shop right after, and once again first come first serve in that case too. And as usual, hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I had a lot of fun drawing it and remembering, scaring my mom half to death. I'll see you guys next week. I love you all, and bye bye.